All right, this is game 2 of round 1 between the Timberwolves and the Suns. Here we go. All right, we got Anthony Edwards passing it out to Conley, who's got the step on Grayson Allen, who was worried about Anthony, and he needs to be in front of his man because now he's making life harder for Nurkic, who should be able to deal with that, but Conley's a smaller, shiftier guy, so that could cause some trouble. Plus, you got Gobert lurking on the backside. Conley was able to go all the way to the hoop with no contest. Nurkic is jumping out here. He's got to be a little more disciplined to protect this part of the paint. Ant got the ball again. Screen from Gobert. This is a solid screen. He's got everything on Beal. Strong shoulders, arms. Beal could barely even see Ant. Nurk is there to protect. Let's see how Nurk deals with Ant. Not well, because all Ant had to do was just go up for the shot, which I'm assuming is all day, because Nurk is not even really getting a hand up. He's not blocking anything. Ant's got plenty of daylight to see the hoop. All right, Nurk's up top with the ball. He's got a great defender and Gobert on him. Long arms, so I know that's trouble all night long. Looks like Towns is coming over to help. All right, nope. Booker was able to pull a chair from him to get to the ball. A little sloppy over here. So that actually turned out well for the T-Wolves because it looked like Booker was about to take the ball and take care of Towns to get to the rim, but forgot the ball. So Towns gets it, kicks it out to Conley, pushing it up. You see the cutter. I think that's McDaniels. Makes an extra pass to Gobert into the rim, and you know what's happening next. Even with the contest, gets the dunk because he was unfazed. He's too deep. He's in the circle. There's nothing you can do when he's that far in. So this is all on Beal. Beal is way behind his guy. No help at all. And then that's giving this guy options to either take it straight through Nurkic or drop it off to Gobert for an easy dunk. See, they did that opposite. Nurk is taking Beal's man. Beal's trying to take Nurkic's man, and that's not going to work. He's got about a whole foot in height on him. 8 zip already. This is terrible defense by the Suns so far. And offense, for that matter. So here we got Beal. Maybe he can change things. Already, Gobert's on his heels. That's not good. He's actually looks like in the air. I see some shadows on the court. So that's already bad news. Beal's already about to get by him, but who knows? Maybe Gobert could recover. He's got long arms. Nope, he fakes it. Beal had a layup if he wanted it, but I guess he got a little nervous with a bona fide shot blocker there. But he kicks it out to Grayson. Grayson takes the quick shot. Conley was a little lax there. You gotta be up on him. Gotta follow him. That guy's running, he's in motion, he's cutting. You gotta stay with him. That's the job, that's the assignment. Can't give any daylight at all to a good shooter. Next shot, we got Grayson pushing it up court. Looks like he's gonna go straight to the hoop. He may kick it out to Booker since Towns is distracted. Instead, Grayson lost the ball. He got too excited. And again, he had plenty of options. That should have been 2 points. Just the fact that there was a little pressure got him a little nervous. He's not necessarily a ball handler either. So T-Wolves go the other way. You got Gobert bringing it up, which is scary. He's just straight to the hoop. Throws it up, gets lucky. I mean, I got nothing to say for that. There's not much Nurkic can do. He didn't give up any ground. He didn't jump. He didn't get out the way. Did what he was supposed to do. Put a body in front. It's just he was in motion if he was trying to get a charge, but that failed. So he's on the ground, Gobert for 2 and 1. Next play, handoff to Booker. He got a lot of protection, a nice force field to do what he wants. I'm guessing he's going to wrap around, maybe cut to the rim or just take a shot up here. He does wrap around, but passes, which I didn't expect, from the pick and roll. Nurk is probably just going to slip through there. I doubt he's going to pass it to Durant, but he could. It's an option, and that's what happens when you leave so much space. You leave options. It's got to be 0 space or minimum space. So he goes for the post-up instead. Made it harder for himself, but Gobert didn't really give much of resistance, so why not? Gobert's hands got to be up. He's touching him. He's got to be arms up. Bodied. Nurkic bodied him. Next play, skip pass to the opposite wing. Fake shot, which created some space. He didn't need to get cute here. He could have shot that, but don't take it if you don't got it. He's got the defender on his heels, which I think is Durant. Yep, blow by. Good pass underneath. That was a good cut by Gobert. Everybody forgot about him. The tallest guy on the court. I'm not sure why. Part of the reason is because Nurk is trying to cover, but someone else has to do that because this big guy is untouched. You got two guys trying to stop him from doing whatever, shot or pass, but he's got enough room to get a pass off, so that didn't work. Now, anyone else could have gotten on Gobert. I would have felt better. Whether it's Bill cutting around, or I think that's O'Neal. Granted, you leave this guy open, but since Durant knows his beat, go take someone else. So often, guys naturally want to try to recover or get back or prove something. No, just go get someone else. Next man up. That goes for defense too. Next man up. The next guy has to help out. And you left them with no choice down low. Even though three guys are there, they're all out of position. They're not ready. All right, Nurkic got the step on Gobert to drive through. That might just be a straightaway layup. And decided to pass it. You got a guy with good ball handling skills to cross over and get the drive. That's Durant. He's tall enough to shoot over anybody. You're not going to stop that. I mean, what am I going to be able to suggest here? Other than to stay in front. That's like my go-to for everybody. Stay in front, minimize his space. Get him in a phone booth. Make it uncomfortable, make it tight. But nope, you left it all open. All of this is open. Next play, fast break. We got Booker. Looks like a 2-on-1. And looks like Beal over there, who's basically in front of everybody. So I'm feeling a pass coming. Never mind. Take the shot instead. Okay, so before that shot, I mean, he's still wide open. That should have went in. That's a good shooter. He's wide open. Ant's got to get hands up. He did nothing. Like, nothing at all. He's going for the rebound. He really should be boxing out also right here. Arms out. Arms out. I say it all the time. So look what happened. Right back to him. That can't happen. And you're on the floor to add insult to injury. That's like 3 strikes, you're out. No arms up. No box out. And you out of the play because you're on the ground. I don't even care what happens at that point. It's all on Anthony. Times 3. And that's a 4th mistake. The next guy created an and 1. This is just some of the worst defense ever in history. Next, we got Ant, who's facing off with 2 different defenders. That's a bad day at the office. But let's see how he gets out of it. Okay, he passes through the little hole, the seam. Hits a guy in the middle of the paint who just has to turn around and go to work. But he actually got a little crafty to get the big guy off of him, which was a pretty smooth move. I wish Nurkic would have stood his ground. Stand still. Don't get too fancy with the defense. Just keep your arms up. What are you doing? You're going for the block, basically. That's what happened. And he tripped. And now look at that. That's practice. That's dunk practice. Do your favorite dunk right there, Gobert. Got Booker. Quick dribble. Decent contest, but I keep saying that guys got to go straight up. Going forward is not helpful. It's math. You're at an angle when your arm is going sideways to a guy. You got to go straight up. Create a 90-degree angle, not 45. Because the best case scenario is, yeah, you block his eyes. But you're blocking someone's eyes that's too far out, where he can see everything already. He's already got a mental picture of the hoop by that time. So blocking his eyes is really not useful. And you're a taller guy, so you should have been able to contest that better. But he got the ball over your whole body. Play's over. Next play, Booker coming down court. Quick pass. Missed dunk. They get back. All right, let's go all the way back. So let's say just how to stop this play. Gobert is just watching. Sprint and get to the spot. Get to the rim. You got to protect the rim. That is what you're getting paid for. All of the millions this guy gets is because of that reason. To block the rim, to block guys coming towards the rim. How do you get picked off here? You should have been over there already. And if not Gobert, maybe this guy. But it's all on Gobert. I don't fault anyone else but him. Because you're leaving this guy with a lot of work to do. You're lucky they missed. I never want to get lucky on defense. Okay, we got to drive all the way down. You got 3 guys that could have cut this off. No one's focused on Reed, which they didn't even need. The guy just got an easy layup all on his own. That's a bad block attempt because look, all your weight's on the ground. He's putting a body into you. So now he's got leverage to just go to his left or with his left because you're on the opposite side. And I just realized that's Conley, who is a lefty. So that was too easy. All right, never passing in the air. What is this? This is not the Matrix. You can't float. This is not good. Fortunately, these guys are open enough to where he can do that, but you don't want that being done. You don't want passes in the air. And look, that was a bad pass. That's one of the reasons you don't do that, because you're not able to get your balance in the air like that easily. But luckily they recover. That's Gordon, who just decides, I'm a great shooter. I'm going to take this shot from here. Got to contest him harder. Decent contest, but got to be harder. He does jump early, but again, he's jumping at him. He's got to go up. And actually, he didn't give a full jump. That was the main issue. That little angle jump could have actually worked here because he jumped so early. He anticipated he was shooting. He didn't go for a fake. He just went all in, committed. But he gave up. It's like he thought he was going to foul him, so he stopped. All right, you got Conley. Quick pass, screen, or slight screen, slight bump. Looks like a pick and roll's coming. Or not. Gets in front of him. Conley gets in front of his guy. You see that elbow provide a little extra support. And he's got Nurkic on his heels backing up for some reason. He's got to either go up or Grayson's got to stay in front of his guy. Those are the only two options. No one else can help. He goes off the glass with a tough shot. And I'm just going to skip ahead to the end. You got Durant backing him down way too small. There's not anything this guy's going to do to stop Durant. That was just stat padding at that point. So this is just bad defensive assignment. I'm assuming he got there on a bad switch. Okay. Even though Phoenix lost, you'd rather go out on a better note than that.